Hello, welcome back to Allotment. It's September. Well, I'm recording this on the last day of August, but it's September for when the video comes out. Well, before we head into the tour and what's been going on and the updates, basically, there is some things I'm not really pleased. I'm not pleased, but like I'm not. Basically, I've not been kept on top of most of the stuff. So part of it is overgrown, and other areas and stuff. There is a raspberry plant which is emerged into my plot, so I'm going to try and salvage it and move it somehow, possibly. There has been some changes, and I've started to cover up bed one. Well, half of it's going to be covered up for bed one, the part closest to the path, the main path, and then the other half where the potatoes were are going to be green manured, because there's going to be the nutrition for next year. Because next year's going to be better. I brought some stuff here today, what I've bought recently, to help make things better in some sort of sense. Like I've got some weed suppressant at home, as well as a cultivator which I've been meaning to get for a long time. I've got a cultivator but it's a hand one, so it's not a long one, it's like a small handle one, which is really good, but it's not good enough in terms of doing lots of work. It's going to hurt your hand and wrist a lot and stuff, so I bought a long double-handed one basically. So basically let's head out and I'll show you around, do some talking, and yeah, that's it. So let's go. Hello, welcome miss. Let's go outside now. Well, we've got basically the idea is for here. Hold on, we'll go to the stuff. The greenhouse is going to stay there. It's partly going to be shaded because obviously the storage box is behind it, but I'm thinking of having it there for like some growing space and some. For the reason I'm going to have an idea of getting a second cold frame to go where the table is, and the chair will just sit in between them both for like sitting down type stuff. Right now, this area's a bit messy. This brambles need to go and cut back soon. Soon I will do it. As of now, we've got some tarpaulin in this bag. Yeah, the succulents are kind of dying off. Well, the middle one's dead, the other ones are okay. This one I don't know. It's a bit weedy and need to get rid of them. So in here is tarpaulin, which is going to be used for this area. I'm thinking of cutting all of it down and put all the rubbish, and then when I get brambles and stuff, that pile of rubbish in the wheelbarrow we get to in a minute, I'm thinking of this as a dumping area. It was supposed to be a sitting area, but I'm not really. I do like to sit down, so that's why I've got the chair there and stuff, but I think it's supposed to just use as a dumping ground for the moment. Just like dump all weeds and stuff in it as a compost heap type thing. So you've got compost heap there, got the last one I used, but I'm going to cut all these brambles back and try and cover up the ground so nothing grows. My water butts and stuff are already as well. I do need to get a bin for storing leaves from autumn when they fall, because I want to store them for mulch at the start of when you mulch things, like the strawberry plant I got. Then you got to over here, what's new is we've got a packet of 100 weed suppressing pegs in this box, which is going to come handy for weed suppressing. That is definitely going to be cut back today. These are storage boxes for like extra pots and things like that. These are the cast iron house numbers. So the letter 35 would be put on the shed, not on the door, but on the wall part. I've got a sign of my own which has my name on it and stuff. But yeah, these will be screwed on today for there. There'll be another video coming out soon after this one. Because this one's coming out tomorrow. So this tour will come out tomorrow. I'll edit it tonight and get it uploaded tomorrow. Then I have a video I'm going to record after recording this one, where I do some tasks and stuff I'm going to go through with you, and then I'm going to upload that. So I've not really done many videos of tasks, only one of them I think, or it was two of them, I don't remember, but I'll try my best to get more task videos going on where I do work and things like that. So keep that in mind, that should be coming on the way. Here the edging. They are plasticky, but they look okay to me, look like concrete. But they're going to be around the front entrance flower bed. I'll come to that at the end. Firstly, I've got some bulbs in the shed of some tulips. Again, that'll be in the next video, so you'll be able to see what they are. I was supposed to show you, but I made it at the end. And they're going to be in this one because these flowers have died off. I don't even know where they've come from. They just sprung up in the bed after I cut back all the ones in there. Yes, so we've got an mouse infestation. That stake is going to be used with another stake which is in the brambles to stake this down like it was before recently. That's my seat, obviously, my 2 seats. So these should be in there. That's my old product. This is the cold frame, and currently empty because obviously I'm not going to be putting things in there yet, but soon it will be. The plants are here, which had Cosmos White Purity, that died off. It's now got some Aster Spider. I don't know if you can read it. It's Aster Spider something mix, and then it's got the Viola X Williamson Floral Powers Mixed F1 Hybrid. I don't actually know which one's which, but they look lovely. I'm actually going to take this picture of this for Instagram. Here's the herb bed. It needs a border still, but if there's any decent leftover amounts or leftovers, I'll put one. Start putting this on, but I'll get another pack. Hold on, let's go around the edge. We'll go to the flower bed next. Rhubarb. After I got rid of all the weeds and stuff, the rhubarb is just blown up. That needs going. Alright, sorry. Doing weeding while we're doing. That needs going, definitely. That's the number 1 weed I deal with is thistle. Rosemary's looking okay. I do need to make sure it's okay. Something in my mouth. The parsley's here. The bramble needs to go. But the English lavender's a bit wild. I need to sort out how to prune it. I don't really know. I don't have a herb. I'm not a herb expert yet. It smells lovely. You just rub your hand against the stem. It smells amazing. I love the smell. So here's the flower bed. The White Purity Cosmos is just blown up. The Amethyst Sapphire, whatever mix it is, some of it's growing still. It's been covered up. Most of it's died off. There was a lot of it. That's the first one to bloom before the Cosmos, but then Cosmos is blown up. Sunflowers wise, the Lemon Queen seems to have tilted away. I need to tilt that out, cane it up. I've got big cane still, so I'll cane the sunflower up. So that's. Well, let me just get inside because there is, I think, something on the other side of there. There is a bit brambly in here. Part of the raised bed here, as you can see, there's black weed suppressant in there. That's covered up for reasons. All this brambles need going. I'll do most of it today. I won't put that in the video, but I will do most of that today. It's sunsetting, so make it dark soon whilst I'm doing all this work. Currently this wheelbarrow is full of weeds from this bed, this half. That half needs clearing, cultivating the ground, and then green manure is going to be put in. I hope I have enough green manure to do that and then the next one, because I'm going to do a half of another bed. The reason why is what how many half is, I don't know, just reasons. The other reason why I'm doing a part, well, they're going to have a new path system coming to the beds. I think I drew it up, I don't probably remember now. I need to check my folder which is back at home. Because I want to get the paths symmetrical through all, so that go all 3 beds, so you could just walk down and go through all 3 beds. The paths in between the beds have already weed suppressed. There is some rubbish on both of them, but I need to get the weeds and both the beds covered up and decently maxed covered, completely maxed covered. That's only part of it. But I've got a lot of weed suppressant. I've got a roll at home now, which is going to come over possibly tomorrow. But I've got planters, so I may bring that tomorrow and then the weed suppressant another time. But I'm going to get more and more as we go along working on this plot. So, Velvet Queen. Some of them got lesser petals now. I think they're going to see. I don't really understand the system. There's one over here. This is the one that's currently got its petals. There's some still opening, like this one here. This glorious one still got its petals. Oh, it looks lovely. And then the sweet peas over there have died off. I need to pull them out, get clear them, and then see if there's any other flowers I can put in its place. Because I want to get some more flowers up perennial, as well as annuals, but perennials just like bulking up in the side and stuff. I was hoping, I think the Amethyst Sapphire is an annual, so that will need taken out, and then I could plant something new in once I've weeded it, and could plant something new in or sow something new in, or actually sow indoors and then come out and get them growing. No, the tulips are going to be in a plant that's coming over, as well as the front bed, which will come to the end. These planks were supposed to be paths, but then they got covered up by weeds, so they were still in the beds of the tomato one and stuff. The white purity cosmos needs deadheading, and then definitely pruning. Just need to figure out when to prune it. And then obviously the lemon green needs broken up, and all these weeds need going. There was a candy cane white, but I don't know where it is because I can't get to it at the moment because it's all covered up here with other things. So this is, I've explained bed one. There's currently nothing in it. There's potatoes came out, they're lovely. They're still in the cupboard, so most of them are. Been used for mashed potatoes and chips. Carrots came up, they're nice. They're currently in the fridge, some of them left over. Peas, they were frozen and they're still in the freezer. As you can see, there's a gap here which needs weed suppressing. Now this was tomatoes, original tomatoes, but the tomatoes were moved since I only have 2 plants, so I thought, what's the point of wasting your bed, as in to have two tomatoes. So anyway, I let it overgrow, which is definitely going to be cut down soon enough. Lettuce, we had a good harvest, but most of it went to seed because I wasn't as much like I did last year and the start of this year. I was coming like every 3 days. Tomatoes needs tying up. I'll do that today as well. The plant needs some more support, I think. There is some decent tomatoes on there though. As you can see, there's 2 little ones, some big ones at this end, not turning red yet. None of them are turning mature yet. I do need to water the plant, I believe. No, it was raining this one, so no I don't. But I need a weed around them. This was supposed to be parsnips as a test vegetable, because I've never tried parsnips before. But they failed, and then eventually this bed went overgrown, and I just left it because it went past the time of parsnip sowing. Cucumbers, there is no cucumbers in, I believe. I don't know if you can see the plant. There is cucumbers there actually. This little thing here. The cucumber plants need some weeding around too, but soon they will be coming out, I believe. I need to double check that theory, but yeah. Yeah, there's only 1 cucumber at the moment. Just step over that one, get to this one which is dead. This one died majority. Yeah, this one died off. There is a cucumber on it actually, I just realised. Yeah, there is a cucumber on it. The lettuces are all gone. I just need to clear the bed next. With that to then cover, I'm going to cover the lettuce and the tomato bed, so that's going to be covered, and then these 2 beds will be covered. These 2 will be green manure. So basically green manure, and then the last bed will be different. Because this is overgrown, this is going to be covered up to past the pumpkin once the pumpkin's out. Sweet corn, we've had 1 cob out, not eaten, it had to get thrown away because of there was something on it. Can't remember what it was. This needs definitely getting out. The cute pumpkin then, it looks big okay. I'm not fully sure, there is a bit of concern in terms of that side of it. Sorry, I can't point to the camera properly. This, I don't know, I need to double check if it's okay. It doesn't seem to be growing in size well, but we'll see if there's any help I can do. The flowers look shriveled up. Need to double check that. Oh, this sweet corn got snapped. Oh, I have to support that somehow. Oh, we'll get back to that in a minute. I'll get back to that in a moment. This sweet corn, that one's the one that I took it off, so this plant is ready to come out majority because there's nothing on it. So basically the sweet corn was possibly a success, near a success. Now, the apple tree. As you can see, there's nothing going on. Hasn't really moved yet. For some reason the leaves are all shriveled up and everything. I don't understand what's going on. So I'm going to get a picture again and ask the experts basically, as well as the pumpkin. Basically those 2 need any doubt for the experts. Strawberries are lovely. Got a lot of strawberries this year. There's still a bunch growing, and I believe some will grow afterwards, but a lot of harvesting and a lot of goodness. Some of them I did harvest them when they were ripe. So the next door's been here. But yeah, sorry, off track, but someone's alarm's going off at the moment. Don't know if you can hear it, but someone's alarm's going off. But hi, yeah, the camera decided to end the video straight away, really early, but not early, but yeah, like all of a sudden. Should do this in parts next time. But yeah, so we're back to the front. So what I was saying is like we've got a decent harvesting this year. This year's more of a trial because I've never. Last year was when I got the plot, was mostly just working on clearing areas, buying things, tools, stuff, seeds and that stuff. And I only grew a bed of potatoes and flowers. That's all I grew, a bed of potatoes and just flowers in pots. This time I've turned that bed of potatoes into a flower bed, and then obviously the main beds, the 3 main beds, will be just for vegetables only, and also I don't know if tomatoes are vegetable, I can't put it in, but the raspberry's going to come over soon, so I'm going to go to that in a minute, if I can find out where it is. Oh, it's over there. Yeah, because the pollinator area, well, the pollinator's gone now. Well, the pollinator cover's still down there, but the idea is just turn it into a fruit area, and then there'll be a barrier, like a fence type barrier, maybe get screening or something, before you go to the entrance, which I'm coming now. The entrance needs a bit of weeding, mostly. All these nettles could go, and there's rubble and rubbish which need clearing, which I'll do partly. So I'll take some in bin bag or whatever, and then take it out, because I only walked places. I don't have a car or anything yet. Here is the entrance. It needs completely weeding so it's more easy to access. I can't really walk through this access here. It's just natural. Over here, it's getting dark now. I have to hurry this up, but the sunset's nice. Is the flower bed for the entrance. So if we go to the front, may not see we're fully through the weeds, but this entrance will be here. So the path goes there. That's the flower entrance. I'll do the tasks. The only issue is I won't be able to film it if it gets too dark. Will be good filming. So I could do some of the tasks today, yeah. I'll do some of the tasks today, like the edging boards, and then I'll probably go through it, like, I may go through, like, I don't know, just go through the bed and stuff, but because I'm going to keep it weed suppressed for now, so I'll put the edging board around the weed suppressant, basically, but then I'm going to, maybe too close, I'll put like a weed bird feed there for some reason, decoration right now. We get a signpost for, not signpost, a little signpost though for my sign. But the idea is, so now I'm just going to put the edging round, and that's it. I'm going to leave the bulb planting until tomorrow, but I'm coming back tomorrow, I think with a planter or the weed suppressor. I'm thinking the weed suppressor with the cultivator, because I'm coming down early in the morning. It means there'll be sunshine and I can record the video. So I'll record me planting the bulbs into a pot, this big square one that I recently had, the one with the dead stuff in it, and then I'm going to probably go through my flower seeds and see what I can sow. I know since September I can sow the orange poppies I have. Also, sorry to go off track, but these are the raspberries. The border is currently there. These are inside my bed, so I harvest a bunch of them, but I don't know how to get them out and move them, if there's a possible chance for that, to move the plant. Next door is a bit messy, but they've got decent loads of sunflowers in there. So the idea is to tomorrow make another video where I do tasks like bulbs, weeding. I'll do some weeding now because I want to get some weeds done at the shed area, and then that's it really. And then I'll go home because it's getting dark. I was supposed to come in earlier, but I've been busy all day and stuff, so I thought I'll do the video now. Sorry to be rambling. So I hope everyone's having a fantastic year of 2019. I hope September gives good delight to people. It's going to be autumn, so that's lovely. So the autumn colours will show. I'm going to try and get some autumnly colours in my plant, like some autumnly flowers, so if I can buy some. But I hope everyone's doing well, and well, I'll see you next time.